We've played in some places that are not as fun to play in as others, like outdoors, under some poles in the ground with some brush over it. They would call them brush arbors. And we played at one once where some elderly gentlemen came up to kind of front the show. You know, some people think they got to do something before we come out, and so they brought these men in their church. It was their church quartet, and it was some men. They came up and they brought this old piano that we had noticed when they unloaded it. They'd kind of dropped it off the piano because they couldn't lift it very good off the truck, and it kind of got out of tune, and they tuned it back the best they could, and they did a song that we liked so much that we decided that we would just rip it off, and because we liked it so much. And so we'd like to do that particular song for you.
But something's going on today that causes me to frown. As I walk into the Bible bookstores all across the nation, each time I look there seems to be another new translation. There's the RSV and the ASV and the paraphrase or two. There's just about any kind you want to fit your point of view. But the thing that bothers me the most is that people cannot see. If John the Baptist used the King James Version, then it's good enough for me. It seems that when I talk today, I'm wasting precious breath. They tell us that the word is say, and we know it should be saith. They've taken out all of these and nows, replacing them with you. I know, my friends, it's hard to grasp, but what I say is true. You give a man his PhD and he thinks that he is free to change around the word of God to suit his own fancy. If the King James Version was good enough for Paul and Timothy, I'll tell you, brother, without a doubt, it's good enough for me. There's the RSV and the ASV and the paraphrase art. There's just about any kind you want to fit your point of view. But the thing that bothers me the most is that people cannot see. If John the Baptist used the King James Version, then it's good enough for me. Give me that old King James Version. Give me that old King James Version. Give me that old King James Version. If the King James Version was good enough for John the Baptist, it was good enough for me.